Hey skiers, it's Bob with Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. We've got a new one for you from Dynastar. This is the M Pro 94. Outgoing are the M Pro 90 and 99. We get a new 94 and 100. So we're kind of tightening the gap a little bit here. Putting this one in the mid-90s section I think makes sense considering that the M Cross 88 kind of takes over that 88 to 90 millimeter zone. This 94 really highlights the versatility and all-mountain performance and mixing snow conditions and terrain. The big thing about this new ski is the Hybrid Core 2.0. That is what we found on that M Cross series of ski last year, where they take 3 different layers of wood and mix them together. The top 2 layers joined by friction as opposed to stringers glued together with epoxy, and that lack of glue, that lack of epoxy is a more environmentally friendly way of building skis, less adhesive out there in the world. And then they boost that wood core in the middle with polyurethane along the sides, as we've seen in the past with Dynastar skis. And that PU material really does a great job at smoothing and quieting the ride, really reducing chatter and vibrations. Normally you'd think that plastic would have kind of a louder sense to it, but the way that they incorporate the PU into the ski, into that wood core, I think just makes a lot of sense, and you kind of got to ski it to understand it, but it just feels very smooth and very quiet, and that certainly carries into the M Pro 94. The other big change to construction is in the metal laminate. We used to have more of that rocket frame technology with that center spine, which we still have here in this 94, full width, which still applies. And then the rear used to come all the way back, almost full width. And it made this tail very stiff, and especially in the 90. That was kind of one of the things we always talked about, was the difference between the tip and the tail in the M Pro 90 was pretty vast. And this new 94 is a lot more balanced. So they're using an H-shaped metal tail, similar to what we see in M Cross. So a lot of those build philosophies from M Cross filter into this M Pro 94. So still some emphasis on the sides of the edge back here, but it stops here, so it leaves the rest of the ski a little bit more amenable to softer snow, more energetic response, and just ease of use. So it's not quite as demanding from the center point back as the M Pro 90 used to be. And then the other big story here, and this carries forward, is just a dramatic rocker profile, especially in the tips of the skis. So we do get that nice positive camber underfoot. That's delivering a lot of energy and responsiveness. But for a 94, this is kind of a dramatic amount of rocker and splay. So this is going to be a really smooth floater. Super easy in soft snow, highly mobile, highly maneuverable. Not a ton of taper, really more of that all-mountain shape versus free ride. And then in the tail, there's a good amount of rocker, but it never really amounts to a whole lot. There's not a ton of splay back there. So it's going to hold on and increase that carving power with that kind of lower splay, longer effective edge. But there's definitely enough rocker to make it easy in soft snow. We get a 17-meter turn radius in this 178, so a little bit shorter. That's another thing, that those M Pros always kind of had longer turn shapes and styles, and this new 94 is a little bit happier in the short to medium range. Interesting weight, right about 1,800 grams, so kind of hitting the middle. That's where most of these skis in the 94 millimeter range are going to be, is 1,900 grams. Any lighter than that and you're going to lose out on stability, and any heavier than that and you're looking at a more demanding product. So this opens up the middle quite a bit more. Intermediate, advanced, expert skier, really kind of all those bases are covered. In that mid-90s range is just supremely versatile for firm snow, soft snow, trees, bumps, any type of adventurous terrain you want to find, and then still excels on groomers. Really, really crisp turning ski for sure. So we're excited to see these new M Pro 94s. Make sure you check them out here at Skiessentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.